Somebody out there on Reddit is telling us not to put a round in the chamber of our AR-15 until we need it. We're going to talk about that, talk about why that might be a bad idea here in just a minute. But first, we have a gun giveaway going on. It is happening right now. It is absolutely free, but it ends really soon. So click the link in the description to find out which brand new gun you could win. All right, so I don't know. I find this hard to say because I am on the internet now. Maybe don't believe everything you read on the internet. There's some people arguing out there about when you should put a round in the chamber of your AR-15. Well, you shouldn't put it in until you need it. When are we going to define need? At what point do you need a round in the chamber of your AR-15? You certainly need a round in the chamber if you are intending to fire that gun. That's very, very simple. So, do you want to store your AR-15 or do you want to stage your AR-15 with a round in the chamber? You know, that squad ready rifle we had or the squad ready shotgun we had in the police car did not have a round in the chamber. We had to make sure that we seated the magazine. We always seated the magazine, then charged the firearm if we thought we were going to need that rifle when we got out of the car. But having that rifle in your vehicle is that much different than having that rifle in your home and ready to go. When are you going to put that round in the chamber? I am here to advocate for you to put that round in the chamber at the earliest possible convenience. Okay? Think about this for a minute. The earliest possible convenience. Put the round in the chamber because if you need it, you're going to need it in a hurry. Now, you could store your firearm, your AR-15, fully loaded with a round in the chamber with the safety on, but you know what? It's just a flip of the switch and a pull of the trigger, and that gun gets really, really loud, and that round comes out of there. So how and where are you storing your firearm, this AR-15, for use in home defense? My guess and my hope is that this gun is locked up when you are not using it. So you need some sort of access system that allows you to quickly get to your gun. Nothing bad will happen to your gun if you lock it in a safe and it is fully loaded with a round in the chamber and the safety is on. If that's how you're going to store it in a safe where no one can get access to it, yep, that's going to work when you need it. You're not going to wreck your gun by doing that. It does become a safety issue if you are storing or staging that gun where someone can get access to it and doesn't follow all of the firearm safety rules of keeping the muzzle pointed in a safe direction, keeping your finger off the trigger, knowing your target and beyond it, and never pointing that gun at something that you don't want to destroy. Okay? If you don't have all of those safety rules followed and that gun is fully loaded with the safety on with a round in the chamber, you could end up with a very serious, dangerous situation where somebody is going to get hurt unintentionally, not accidentally. It's not intentional, it is negligence when you're doing that. But again, at what point do you put a round in the chamber of your AR-15? And again, I'm going to advocate for getting that round in the chamber as soon as it is safe to do so, at your earliest possible convenience. If you are in your home and your gun is staged in an area or stored in an area that you're going to hear of an attack on your house, you're going to notice this attack, someone is coming in, you're going to have time to go get your gun, yep, then you can have it stored with a fully loaded magazine in the magazine well, and you come up, grab your gun, jack around into the chamber, and get ready to go. Make sure that you have your finger off the trigger, that you are engaging the safety the way you are supposed to, and that you are ready to use this gun to defend yourself. I am not going to advocate that you leave a gun just sitting around, staged, sitting behind the door or tucked under the, between the mattress and the box spring with a round in the chamber, the gun is cocked and just the safety is on. That's not going to be safe. But you have to determine when is the best time for you to do this. It is a personal decision. You are responsible for how you're going to do this. I'm going to say get that round in there as soon as you can. As soon as you think you might need a gun to defend yourself, make sure it's fully loaded, operational, and ready to go. I don't want you to store it that way, but I want you to get it in its firing condition, ready to go as soon as you think you might need it. Want to know the 3 biggest mistakes when carrying a handgun? Then click on the video next to me to reveal all 3 mistakes. Mistake number 2 may shock you. Everybody has their own cardinal rules for what they're going to do when they're carrying a gun, but right now I'm going to give you 3 things that you must never do